Hey everyone, shout out to everybody. Lord have mercy. This side always makes me look like I have been out in the sun, so you can see my face. It's like very orange right now. I like to get some sun, excuse me, before the fall comes through. Shout out to everybody that's coming through. There's a glitch going on YouTube, and so it says I have no mods, and I'm pretty sure that I do. Shout out to everybody. Okay. Shout out to everybody. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I see 21 folks in the chat. Everybody come through. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. All 40 people that have hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you for doing that. Okay, how's everybody doing? Don't look back, peekaboo. Shout out to my members. Come get this commentary. Gen X Biatch, welcome. Thank you. SW, everybody come through. Who else? I saw peekaboo earlier. Yes, Perry, welcome. Liz, peace. Hey, welcome. Is it, I want to say your name correctly. Is it Elria San? Did I say it correctly? Let me know because I don't want to mess up your name. Welcome, everybody. Welcome through. All right. We going to hit the ground running. Now, I want to tell everybody that's been following me on as we're reviewing this is I've had a huge schedule change. I've got words, welcome and summer butterfly. Everybody, hey Monica, welcome. All right, everybody come through in beautiful messy ball. T- Girl, that manhunt, he Carmen San Diego to everybody, along with Spider-Man. He's Spider-Man and Carmen San Diego to everybody. Danilo is something else. Hey, hey Bo, welcome. Okay, El Ira or El Ira. Thank you, love. El Ira San. Did I say it correctly? Let me know. Because you a member. I gotta say your name correctly at least. I do be messing people's names up. You're obsessed, girl. Everybody's obsessed. They all want to find him. Like, where in the world is Danilo Calvalcante? That's how you say his name. Anyways, love to all. Everybody come through. First time in the chat. Welcome, love. All right. You jogging and you listening. Tonight's the night. Listen, I don't know if you, I'm telling you, this man survived the Brazilian, you know, Amazon, okay? So just keep that in mind. I don't think we're going to be finding the guy. I'm just saying, I don't think he's around that area anymore. Yes, everybody. Okay, we're going to get it together. Sorry, my ADHD is out of whack and I'm not medicated. Keep that in mind. Okay, welcome, sunshine. So I got a couple of messages from folks that were telling me that Lima Jevremovic, I think I finally said her last name correctly. Lima Jevremovic has filed an amended complaint along with a restraining order. So a judge is going to have to listen to all that and everything. And it's 151 pages. Okay. So we're going to get into that, but I want to tell everybody because I've been promising upload and it's there. I'm still kind of working on some stuff with it. The thing is that there's been a huge schedule change. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I have been going at least maybe live a couple times during the week, not every day, because I've had other stuff kind of coming up and everything. But I'm going to be doing a lot more uploads. I'm working on my editing skills. I'm working on my scripts to kind of get to the point. So I'm hoping to kind of like condense those and make those 15 minutes where you guys get your info and you go, whether it's Lima or some other stuff. So just note that I'm working on that. All right. Yeah, get yourself a drink on this Lima stuff. So some of you guys messaged me, and I want to thank everybody who gave me the heads up. We're going to review this. Now, we are not going to review 151 pages of it, but I want to say something, and let me start with this disclaimer. Clearly, some of these peoples are very litigious, and, yes, sorry, somebody just offered me a fruity boba drink. Yes, yes, yes. Lord, I said yes. Where's Chico? I know 151 beats him to be exact. 100 if you count the cover page and everything. 151. And that's she's in her every right to do that. But I want to say this because she's very litigious. Please do not harass, message, talk to, or attempt to try to engage on any of them. These people, like Lima's mom, Lima's sisters, Lima's husband, anybody around Lima, please, 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 and hear me. And I say that very loudly because that's not what we want to do on this channel. I am clearly just here to give commentary to some of these documents. I am not a legal expert. I part of my YouTube channel is I do true crime. I sometimes speculate. That's a lot of true crime is about that, but I will never promote any harassment of anybody. So please note, keep it classy and don't be trashy. All right, and that's how we're gonna do it here. Okay, cool, 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 cool. B-Tim said it probably cost her like $4,000. Lord, I don't know, man. I don't know. Exactly. Engaging with them isn't going to get the real cause uncovered. Absolutely. And let me tell you, I have had so many people email me, like so many people email me about this. And I have said this. I said I don't promote that and I don't want that. The biggest speculation ain't defamation, and I would agree. And this attorney, I'm gonna tell you, this is interesting. Thank you, love. You didn't miss anything, Chico. Shout out to you. Um, we're just speculating. We're just, we dig into rabbit holes and we get into different potholes and we have conversations. That's what we do here. That's who we are. But I am no way a legal expert. I am, I have a master's in social work, and that's where I get a lot of my nuggets of information. And I've worked in various fields as well. So yeah, I am who I say that I am, and I can stand by what I say. But I want to be very careful. The biggest thing, though, when I was reviewing this, and I want to tell everybody, is this: I really, if Lima were to listen to any of this, okay, is that I wish that she would like sit back and really analyze the feedback. That if you're not going to listen to BJ or anybody from that's giving you a different perspective, I really wish you would sit back and just take it from somebody who has worked in the field, who's done contracts, who has done different things, that what you are doing, you need to be able to take feedback on. That's it. Whether it's especially if you're promoting it on the internet and somehow outcomes aren't the way that they're supposed to be, and it's got your signature and your face and your smile and everything, you need to be able to stand on that. It's the internet. It's crazy, but hey, and people's have done videos on me. I have a lot of people that don't like me. I said what I said. Take a number. I treat it like the DMV. If you're relevant, I might address you. If you're not, whatever. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. Some people don't deserve your attention, and that's how I see it. But hey, it is what it is. Exactly. It wouldn't be such a problem especially when it comes to something as delicate as mental health. We have to be very careful. This is going to the public. All right. Let me give you guys an example. Many, many years ago, there was the case. This is true crime. There was a case of where people were poisoned with Tylenol. Y'all remember that? And it was like in the 80s, and they were going through Tylenol bottles and all that other stuff. And recalls were happening. This is how I see this: is that, people that are in the field or that have worked in the field have some real concerns about what's out there. And so we're speaking up. And if something were to impact you, such as taking a Tylenol pill or doing some type of experimental therapy or, having consultation with, I don't know, something, you would speak up about it. Just like when lobotomies would happen, right? When pieces of people's brains were being removed. Why don't we have that as a specialized treatment anymore? Because people spoke about how inhumane it was. And so therefore, we are allowed to speak about how inhumane things are. So you have to be able to differentiate that as we're reviewing this, okay? Yes, the internet is forever. Right. All right. So I can't really pay attention to the chat too much. Cindy, thank you for becoming a member. But let's get into this commentary. Cindy, I love this. Shout out to all my beautiful clinicians. Mm. And please forgive me for having to take um water. Oh my God. That is really sad. Ooh. Anyways, all right, let me get it together. Don't get me started on lobotomies, right? That's what I'm saying. They don't do them for a reason. So yeah, we're allowed to talk about the things that we're concerned about. and you're allowed to get called out for, especially when you're a social media personality or you have the face of. But hey, let's get into this. So, statement of cause. This action arises out of the conduct of BJ. We're going to call her PJ. Her last name is in there. In concert with defendant Benny Paul. I don't know who is Benny Paul. Now, I kept seeing that name. Is that somebody close to BJ? And the entity defended to weaponize the social media handle that surprised witness on various forms of social media in concert campaign to bring down and cancel Jevremovic and to destroy Aura business, vowing to try to stop Aura before it even gets off the ground. More recently, the defendant began to pivot towards a more dangerous campaign of cyberbullying and doxing, with BJ promising that our activities will continue or worsen until Jevremovic drops this lawsuit. Wow. And they put little footnotes in there. There's a YouTube video that they put that they cite. BJ speaking regarding to Jevremovic, if you're going to sue, and this goes to anybody out there thinks they're going to sue me for telling the truth, you better not have no skeletons in your damn closet. Well, because everything comes out in a lawsuit, of course. You better not have a single femur bone, not a femur bone, in your closet because I'm gonna find out. And yes, I am. Stuff you never ever thought I was gonna find out. I'm gonna find it, and then if I find it and it was public, with which almost every single thing I've ever said is public, I'm gonna tell every damn person about it who will listen. Yes, I will. Do not sue me for telling the truth, bitch. Okay. I bet you learned your lesson now, didn't you? So, long story short, I spent a greater part of my last 2 weeks, probably 10 to 15 hours a day, searching every single possible nook and cranny, only not only on the internet, but the physical field of reality, in order to find every single skeleton, femur, skull, kneecap, even the pinky toe bone. Lord have mercy. Okay, Vinny was one of Bam's close friends. He spoke in defense of Bam around September, October last year. I got you. So that is it Benny Paul? That would be Vinny. I don't want to dox anybody. Just my thought. So all right. So you got somebody. Look, BJ, I could tell BJ's feisty, right? Not the pig. That's what I'm saying. She's feisty. I'm a pretty feisty person. Um, when you're feisty and you're passionate, you get passionate about your words, but you're telling her that if you're hiding truths, I'm gonna find them. So this is what the attorney put in there. Whatevs. Whatevs. So defendants in concert and premeditated efforts to build on the worst trends in online harassment and doxing have courted to the forces behind QAnon, really, and have resorted to implementing the use of non-public, HIPAA-protected video footage of Jevremovic family members and release private material such as Lima's home address, social security number, her mother home address, countless other private photographs and details to in details to imitate, excuse me, and terrify Lima and to gain clicks and exposure for that surprise witness brand. All right, Mr. Attorney friend, whoever wrote this, how is HIPAA protected video footage of Jevremovic family? Okay, is the body cam, and I asked that question. I asked that question in the community tab. Since when did body cam footage from police body cam footage become HIPAA? Because I was looking into this, and unless they walked in the hospital with, you know, the sister, one of the sisters, when did body cam footage become HIPAA, a HIPAA thing? I'm saying because the only way I could even see a HIPAA argument being made is in a completely different case, which is Alexi Treviso we've been following, right? When did body cam footage become HIPAA? Like, why would you even is your complaint also defaming me? Because you I don't know. I saw the footage, the body cam footage from the officers, and she was not in a hospital, the mom wasn't at a hospital. Y'all tell me. And if they were in a hospital, it'd be redacted. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't. I didn't think so. So I said, Lord, listen, I've seen some attorneys pull some stuff. What HIPAA protected footage did she didn't. The only thing I saw was the body cam footage, but that's not HIPAA. It's not HIPAA. It's not. When did that become HIPAA? And BJ's not the treating physician. Neither are the police officers. Nobody's treating Dahlia. Yeah, and she didn't even have to, Rebecca. She didn't have to. She did not have to blur her out. She could have put it out there. It's public information, yo. She didn't have to blur her out. I exactly. I've seen worse on court TV. I'm just saying, like, this is it's too much. It's too much. All right, let's keep going. So she's alleging that her social security, I said that, well, that's a very interesting thing to just release out there. Home address, her mother's home address in okay, so I'm hoping that there's some exhibits or discoveries or I don't know, paperclip attachments to this 151 pages of a document where it's going to show that BJ, that surprise witness, posted social security footage, HIPAA, like she posted her shit out there. I'm hoping, because God forbid that this is also like you're also defaming somebody's character here, right? I don't know. Right, right, right. I said, well, what about the HIPAA violation with Amanda Rabb? What about the HIPAA violation and you're the one providing services? Now, mind you, even though it's not HIPAA, unless you're treating your sisters, which we can't really prove that, you can also think about that as like, damn, you just put your sister's sexual assault out there. I'm saying, don't hold your breath. What a paperclip attachment? Drop the paper clips. It's 151 pages. You gonna paperclip somebody's thing in there? All right, let me stop. Hold up. I'm waiting for this boba drink. Where is this boba drink? Because this would be kind of nice right now. Maybe she'll read it. Okay. Let's see what it says. Initially, one aspect of BJ's campaign began in 2002 as misguided attempt to hashtag free Bam based on a misunderstanding that Brandon Margera, Bam, as he is termed by fans, or hereinafter Margera, was somehow being controlled and manipulated by Jevremovic for her profit. It didn't matter to BJ that Lima received no compensation whatsoever for her work in attempting to assist Bam in fighting his battles with addiction. No, no. And you know what? Even if he hadn't received, and this is just allegedly, I'm gonna say this, Lima's attorney, Lima, if you're watching this, okay. Even if it wasn't for monetary gain, I have a question. The people that have engaged in aura, there's pictures of them, Amanda Rabb, where she's putting up there 100 and so many days sober, right? And you've used Amanda's story to talk about aura, to further her treatment, right? That's what it's been presented as, in my opinion. So to me, it's like maybe there was no say here's this much money for you to help treat or for your gain, but what about the following? Because that also, like, monetary gain isn't always, or even gain isn't always about, like, there isn't always a money component. Businesses grow based off of word of mouth, and social media is huge. If I promote some, which I've never had a sponsor, but if I sponsor someone and I say, hey, I'm using purified water, this is from Kroger, purified water from Kroger, go check them out, and I drop their information, maybe I don't know, maybe there's a gain for them for me to do that by following. Maybe they'll get customers that way. Could be. I don't know. Lima's the one that needs the mental health treatment. Who allegedly? Wouldn't it be easier to just answer her questions? No, because answering the questions would mean that she would have to humble herself, and she's not able to do that. Like I don't get it. In the field of mental health, that's one thing you have to do. You have to be transparent and you have to humble yourself. And I have yet to really see her do that. Um, just answer some questions. I think that that would be the best way. She did say she was going to answer questions through her YouTube, which I think she only did one video and she never really came back from that. And the video was talking about the people that were speaking against her, right? Exactly. Bam gave her exposure. She loved putting him on her Instagram, right? Bam was a good person to put out there, right? Is that how it works? Just saying. So back then, Margera family and friends were united in participating in his care. He was reconciling with with his wife and spending time with his son. Positive influences in Margera's life, like Stevo. Stevo is a positive influence. Oh Lord. All right. And Johnny and Brandon, who had successfully found sobriety. I guess they're positive influences because they have successfully found sobriety, allegedly. I don't know. We're helping him get his career back on track and visiting with him often. Unfortunately, BJ Early's hashtag free BAM post started gaining some online interest. Unsavory characters slithered into Margera's circle, including Vinny Beetle and Brian, and an attorney who bragged about meeting Margera while they were both in rehab together. Wow. Why they gotta be bad people? So Beetle and Brian befriended Margera at a fragile time, introduced them to BJ's toxic hashtag free BAM movement. Did he really just say toxic? He said toxic. Is the man? I mean, is he clean? Congratulations if he's clean. I'm saying, congratulations if you're clean. Cindy and Cynthia, again, thank you for becoming members. And then Vinny was one of Bam's close friends. He spoke in defense of Bam around September, October last year with BJ voluntarily. Gotcha. Hmm. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Okay. Let's just keep going. With no motivation but to keep Margera too intoxicated to notice, they were maxing out his credit cards and selling stories about him to TMZ. Okay. They knew if Margera stayed sober, there would be no benefit to them. So they tilted Bam towards BJ's toxicity and away from the friends and family who cared for him. Whoa. Y'all got receipts for this? Do you all have receipts for this? I mean, they knew if Bam stayed sober, oh my God, wow. Anyways, yet BJ has been untroubled by the fact that there was nothing to hashtag free Bam except court orders arising from Bam's arrest that arose from a dangerous fight that Bam is having with addiction. Instead of grappling with the complicated realities of Bam's fight and substance abuse, BJ elected to make Lima and Ara into straw man villains. Straw man villains. I've heard of the straw man argument, but I've never heard of a straw man villain. What the hell is a straw man villain? Can y'all tell me? What is a strong man villain? When someone takes another person's argument or point, distorts it or exaggerates it in some kind of extreme way. Yeah, but how do you make a villain off of that? Um, all right then. I listen. I was like when I was reading this, I said, Lord have mercy, clutching my invisible pearls. He said, strong man villain. BJ knew that Lima's or Jeromovich as a villain would generate more views for her channel and followers without regards for the effect her campaign against Lima would have on Bam. Man, that BJ. Recently, BJ off-kilter campaign has increasingly shifted towards a skewed personal vendetta against Lima. Margera has become an unfortunate casualty of BJ's online firebombing of all things associated with Lima and Aura. Accordingly, BAM substance use have escalated and led to him being arrested twice in the past 2 months. BJ has been complicit in using BAM, abetting him in getting high and drunk before coming on our YouTube show, angling to get BAM to say negative things about Lima and Aura to contradict the positive things that BAM had said about Lima while BAM was sober. Well, how do you know? I mean, did y'all drug test the man before he went live? Yeah, so they shifted this. I guess, listen, I'm going to say this loud, all right? And loudly. BAM, as well as anybody, y'all are in charge of your recovery. Y'all are in charge of that. You are. BJ's not in charge of that shit. Even anybody, any treatment center. You guys are in charge of that. Don't did y'all see this straw man like I was like, "What?" Right. But Bam was Bam before even BJ even met Bam, right? Like, what is she supposed, like, not just, and even for Lima, for anybody in treatment, we can't really control that. People are going to do what the hell they're going to do. Bam has to take ownership of his own treatment. His stuff, he really does. It's not for us to measure. It's not for Aura to measure or Lima or his family. You can provide as much help as you can, but there's only so much you can do to help a person. It's the truth. You can give them tools, but there's only so much you can do. I don't think so either. So did they drug test him before he went live? Right. I'm like, and what's QAnon got to do with this? Just a question. I mean, what's QAnon got to do with this? I cannot. But it's swinging. But you guys are seeing, like, I don't know. I'm like, I cannot. But hey, BJ has shown complete disregard for her effort for whether her efforts could derail Bam for a year-long attempt at sobriety. Yeah, no. That's not I don't know. It's like, let me put measures of his sobriety on BJ. That doesn't make sense, yo. Nothing of this makes sense. But hey, at the same time, BJ's free band movement has been losing viewership and online followers. It has? Okay. Give me 1 sec. I gotta get a cough drop real quick, guys, because my throat is acting up. Yeah, my throat gets dry so quickly ever since I got sick, like really quick. So I have to stay hydrated. So I apologize. hmm I like what you just said, Kelly. That's what it is. Like, sure, are there influences, you know, yeah, you should be concerned about if you're dealing with any kind of substance use problem. You should definitely be concerned, but why would you put that on somebody else? Like, you can't do that. Just like you can't blame everybody for the lack of your sobriety. If someone else manages other sobrieties, it would thank you. I love this, Nanya. If someone else manages other sobriety, it would fail over and over. It's the choice of the person to want to get clean. I love that you said that. And this is coming from somebody who's worked in the field, but also like um who's had family members that have struggled with this. You can't force people. It's not on like, and even these claims, did y'all drug test? Did you drug test them before you went live to make that kind of claim? So like y'all are really like, who's really defaming who at this point? Just saying. BJ has shown complete disregard for whether her efforts, okay, we read that. At the same time, BJ's movement, she's lost viewerships and online followers, where it becomes increasingly clear that the movement was nothing but a publicity ploy to drum up views and followers, and that had nothing to do with the actual well being of Bam or his family. Oh, okay. Losing her grasp on viewership and followers on her social media channels, BJ has resorted to spiraling ever deeper into an unhinged obsession with destroying Lima. Hmm. So BJ's terror has reached into every conceivable cranny of Lima's life and personal life, destroying her business and even driven her and her family from their homes. I hope that there's like some, I don't know, moving receipts, something. Well, and it's so crazy because it's like, look, I've seen the BJ content. I've seen videos that she's done, not just this, she's dug into other stuff. I've seen the BJ content. So to me, it's like, I don't, if you're a YouTuber, you know how views work. You know how to calculate them. So to just say that she has lost viewership, I mean, do you have like a Social Blade page to show to make a comparison? Like, listen, on this day, BJ was talking about this, and then she started talking about this, and look at the viewership that she lost. Because I don't see her losing viewership whatsoever. That's what I'm saying, B Tim. This is a counter, like, or this is an amended complaint. Do you guys have receipts? There needs to be a lot of receipts. Yes, and also, does the state BJ resides have a strong anti-slap law? I don't know. I think she resides in Jersey. I don't know if anybody's from Jersey. Let me know. Is she from Jersey? Or wait, am I making that up? Where's she from? I'm saying BJ was doxxed by Lima. Interesting. Right. I mean, she put that out there. Anyways, let me keep reading. Okay, New Jersey. That's where she's at. So I don't know if they have like an anti-slap law over there. She's in Jersey. Okay. And not that I'm going to, dox BJ or anything, but I think that that's where she's from. Anyways, let me keep going. So, yada, yada, yada. At the same time, BJ has effectively frozen investments in Aura and forestalled further developments of Aura's new health based business, even while simultaneously participating in the online health business Giddy as a contributor. What's Giddy? I don't know what that is. As such, BJ's conduct has the perverse effect. The potential investors' interest in a health startup like Aura would perhaps now choose to invest in Giddy rather than Aura. What is Giddy? Anybody know? Oh, shout out to Nikki. She said that they just signed the anti-slap law 2 weeks ago. Okay, cool. Designed to chill free speech. But what is Giddy? Does anybody in the chat know? Let me know. I don't know what the hell is that, like a new venture for her? Anyways, BJ is nothing if not savvy about not how to weaponize social media, and the recent months have revealed a turn towards the depths of cyber harassment and doxing and efforts to bring about real harm to Lima, an increasingly desperate attempt to keep her falling viewerships and followers afloat at any cost and to scare Lima into dropping this lawsuit. Well, okay. This includes publishing a video that urges BJ followers to make some noise after arming her followers with Lima's mother's phone address, phone number, airing humiliating mental health crisis videos. But I thought you said, how is this humiliating? First of all, you said it was HIPAA. There was a HIPAA violation. Now you're saying it's humiliating. Here's the problem that I have. And I'm gonna say it. And if Lima or if any other people are listening, I want you guys to hear this too. If you are, if you have a startup business and you have your own issues at home and you put out there that your sisters OD'd and came back from OD. I think it was like 6 or 7 times that she put on that what is it, PowerPoint. If you put that out there and you're selling your stuff and it's supposed to be something that mental health professionals use. Okay. I would want to know how you're also like doing shit at home too. Like I would be concerned that you're promoting to be this thing and then your sisters are, the reason why you started up. They don't remember the abuse, but I remember everything and I was an angry child and therefore I invented Aura and I came back and Aura is my mental health professional thingy. Okay. I would be concerned about investing anything with you if the way in which you deal with mental health and what you've put out there about your sisters, what makes me think that you're not also going to do that to other clients? And yet you're selling it to these mental health professionals. Now I'm kind of raising both of my eyebrows to those mental health professionals as well because they're not doing their homework. You could answer very simple questions. What role do you play in? Do you collect data? Is it a numbers thing? What do you do? What do you design? Why would you put your sister's stuff out there about their abuse? Why can't we determine whether you graduated from high school or graduated from college? I drink. Let me not ASMR this situation. Hold up, y'all. I don't even know how to open this. Do you shake it? Frozen boba. Oh, all right. This might help my throat a little bit. No. Have her sisters ever spoken on her and this model? No, they haven't. But her sisters, she puts her sisters on blast. She really does. Give me one sec, guys. Like I said before, and I've said it time and time again, sometimes your trauma or there's a life story that has happened to you that leads you to, create an invention, go to school, do something in life, right? It's a motivator. And sometimes you talk about it like this is my motivator. Yes, let's see what this tastes like. Oh, this is really good. I don't know what it is, but it's really good. Hopefully it helps my mango slush. Ooh, mango slush. It's a grape popping. It's like a boba thing. I don't know. It's my first boba. I've never had one before. All right. Sorry, guys. Yeah, her sisters don't have a voice, but her sisters are always the face of it. And that's the part of the problem, right? Girl, not Lima being the next Hildebrand. Lord have mercy. No, I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. All right. Well, I mean, she's allegedly Jody Hildebrand's abused her own fucking family too, and now I'm cussing. She's abused her own family. So what's that got to say about everything? I'm saying it is my first boba. I've never had a boba until now. It's interesting. All right. Okay, so she wants people to make noise. Okay, here we go. I don't want to lose my. So she says that BJ posted her mother's address, phone number, airing a humiliating mental health crisis video, a video that Oklahoma authorities have, indicated should not have been made available to the public. Well, that's on them. Hold up. It says the footnote 9. The Oklahoma Police Department from which this video footage was obtained has confirmed that this footage is not a public information and BJ should not have been able to obtain it. And they have launched an ongoing investigation into how respondent was able to obtain these videos. Okay. So they linked the video. Well, that's not on that wouldn't they could have done something there. That wouldn't necessarily be on BJ that she obtained it. It's public information. What's the ongoing investigation about? Anyways, let me go ahead. As a result, BJ's doxing campaign, Lima's mother lost her job as a software engineer. Show receipts. After thousands of people used the information released by BJ to dig into Lima's mother's personal life to harass her and make calls to her employers to show the receipts. Number 10, although BJ released private information, it is coupled with the disclaimer that such information should not be used to contact the people in the video. This disclaimer is disingenuous. Okay. When combined with urging that incites BJ's followers to make some noise. Okay, if I tell my followers make some noise, does that mean that I expect you guys to go and dox and harass people? No, no, no. Make that make sense. This is why I say please don't dox and harass these people. This is just me giving commentary. Mm-mm. Makes sense. Like, I don't get it. Make some noise. If I say make some noise, does that mean that I'm telling people to go and dox and harass people? If I say everybody drop some bullhorns and make some noise, does that mean I'm telling you guys to go dox and no? I heard the disclaimer that BJ made. She said, please do not harass these people. It is counterproductive to this situation. Stop it. Now, that means share the video to the well, and there you go. Now, no. That's meaning share the video and do the research and speak on it. Make some noise. Share the video. We're content creators. I'm going to tell you guys to like the video, subscribe, and share. That doesn't mean that I expect you guys to pull up. Thank you. I didn't say no. I didn't say pull up. I didn't say drop the Addy. I didn't say what's going on. I didn't say that. The police told the mother that the body cam could be obtained. So, yeah, the police told. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you for making in the body cam footage. Now my memory's going back a little bit. In the body cam footage, lady said she didn't want to give her real name because of what's going on over here. So she was constantly giving the wrong name, right? So take it up with if you have an issue with it, take it up with FOIA. That's who you take it up with. And do they have any type of statement from the Oklahoma police that says we are conducting an ongoing investigation? We cannot believe she has that video and it's out there. Shut up. Girl, no. It doesn't work that way. All the while, BJ has pretended her statements are not to be taken seriously. All the while winking and signaling to her followers that she means every word. Oh, is that because she says, love you, K, mean it, bye? Love you, K, mean it, bye. She does say that. Love you, K, mean it, bye. So that means that, oh, and then she winks. Does she wink? I've never seen her wink. Does she go like this? Love you, K, mean it, bye. I can't wink. I can't wink, y'all. I don't know. That's what she says. She says she's signaling. So she says BJ has pretended her statements are not to be taken seriously, all the while winking and signaling to her followers that she means every word. Okay. Indeed, BJ has revealed that she is deliberately labeling herself a conspiracy theorist, only so that her targets cannot use BJ's false statements against her, as shown below. Somebody tells her, please stop with the conspiracy theories and that have proof and make sense. Somebody was being sarcastic. You give us true conspiracy theorists who talk about the nonsense with no proof look brilliant. Keep up the good fight. I just say it so that they can use that stupid shit against me. They can't use that stupid shit against me. The smart people know when they're looking at evidence in the face. The ones who know. Okay. Uh, a lot of what we say is speculation too. Girl, bye. I cannot. On numerous occasions, BJ has confirmed that her false statements of fact are a wolf in sheep's clothing or a wolf in pink bunny ears. What? She said pink bunny ears. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I cannot. Pink bunny ears, hiding under a conspiracy theorist moniker as a shield to enable deeply dangerous false statements that are actually intended to be seen as true and thus are truly harmful. Her followers tend to believe, excuse me, to believe many of these BJ statements have extra weight because BJ has often touted her background as a lawyer, okay? And she has made numerous statements based on her education, knowledge, and experience. More experience. Importantly, many of BJ's most serious false and misleading accusations about Lima have been made without any panda ears or bunny ears. Does this guy have a problem with the panda ears and bunny ears? Uh, like, what's the problem? Not the bunny ears. So when BJ's not wearing bunny ears, she's being serious. That's what he's saying, right? So, damn it, I should have worn some, but I don't have my bunny ears here. I need to buy me some. I really should have. Can you? That's what I'm saying, right? List those false statements, please. So she has made serious statements when she's not wearing bunny ears. BJ, I swear, I swear. If I roll my eyes, I've been rolling my eyes a lot. You can't possibly think like I cannot. Did an attorney really write this? I cannot. He said bunny ear. He or she said bunny ears. I don't know. I can't. Right, right. Right, Moose Pants is attacking somebody's intelligence based on what they wear completely. Completely. Right, Nola. Why didn't they release a 911 call? That's a good point. I just can't. He said the bunny ears. All right, let me keep going. So, um, so she's made most serious false and misleading accusations about Lima have been made without any panda ears or bunny ears and without any props like the sparkling unicorn piñata. Girl, they got a problem with your unicorn piñata. Like, is this thing for real? Did you guys send this is fake. This can't be real. Is it real? Okay. Oh yeah. They said they got a problem with the sparkling unicorn. They do. Instead of her GoFundMe page, BJ describes herself as a law tuber and independent journalist and has tilted her fundraising campaign that facts ain't defamation fund, which reveals that she releases false information as fact. Okay. So, frighteningly, defendants had demonstrated that surprise witness team knows no limits, including using fake pornography to create public humiliation and shaming, as when defendant published a photograph link falsely suggesting that Jevremovic had an OnlyFans, a profile pic which links to a pornographic film and photographs that are not Lima. As of reason of August 8th, at that surprise witness handle on Instagram hosted a post on a moderated comments thread that included Lima's home address, which resulted in Lima needing to relocate and go into hiding for a third time since BJ's campaign began. Drones were dispatched to Lima's home, and strangers began to appear near her front yard, looking. Okay, is there some police reports on this? Like, do we have? Let me tell you something. If I got a drone flying and it's near my window, and I got some strangers, I hope that there better be some police reports on this. When? Because I don't take that lightly. You cannot have like drones and random people here. Like, there would be police reports of this. They said drones. I want some police reports on this. I'm saying. Okay, let me keep going. So at the same time, followers of BJ began calling themselves that surprise army, plotting to make some noise. I guess if I tell you guys to share this live, that would be considered making noise. They got a screenshot of the body cam footage. It says, BJ's urging, including one of BJ's posts featuring non-public body cam footage of Lima's mother and Lima's sister during a mental health emergency. Non-public, if she FOIA'd it, then it's public. Okay, let's keep going. As BJ increased acceptance of new levels of danger, online doxing and cyber harassment has escalated. Lima has been left with no choice but to seek a restraining order to protect her personal safety. We're going to look at Exhibit 1 here in a minute. And forced to bring additional claims alleged herein to attempt to preserve Lima's business and any last of her personal safety to preserve hope of a normal life. All right, let's go to Exhibit 1. Can we finally get some exhibits of this? Because this is a lot. And hold up. Oh, is this the picture? This is a picture that is saying that especially humiliating post April 22 of 2002 defendant caused to be published a photograph on that surprise witness Instagram handle, falsely communicating that BJ had found an OnlyFans page for Lima, a profile page which links to pornographic films and photographs that are not Lima, as pictured below. I look at it and all I see is who's she, hashtag free bam. That's what I see, but I mean the girl's she's showing her tatas. That's what she's showing. But I don't see her say click on this link to look at more. It's a screenshot. And I'm looking at it. I'll have to look back at BJ. I don't think BJ would have. I mean, she's not one to remove any of this. Okay, hold up. Let me see if I can go straight to the Lord have mercy, straight to the exhibits. Take me to the exhibits already. My goodness, some of this stuff is like, whoa. 8 counts, prayer. All right, we're going to see some exhibits here. New Jersey, Exhibit 1. This is the, what is this? Notice of court hearing. Okay. A restraining order. Here it is. So, notice of court hearing, August 31st of 2003. Numbers, addresses, yada, yada, yada. Please don't harass these people. There's nothing in there that is personal. Hearing date is September. So she has a hearing date for this restraining order on September 25th at 1:30. Temporary restraining order all granted until the court hearing. Okay. So temporary restraining order, they said this is just temporary until the court hearing, basically. Let's see what else it says. Yada, yada, yada. Harass. Okay. Personal conduct orders. Yeah. Yeah. Do you no, don't go. Nobody's allowed to go. She's just showing the fake tatas, that's all. She's mad because her case was dismissed and more people are calling her BS now. That's why. No, we're not going anywhere. Please do not harass, intimidate. Let me repeat that again. We have to be, we don't do that here, and of course we wouldn't. And I know you guys wouldn't either. But we are just giving commentary. No need to go anywhere. We're not on the case, so we're not privy to this case. Mhm. It's a temporary. That's all. It's a TRO. So in this, I came late. Does a restraining order silence BJ or keep her away from Lima physically until the hearing? I think the way that I understood it. Other than that, though, they haven't had a hearing, so it's not like anything at all. It was FOIA'd. Yep, it was. Anyone want to go? You're free to go. Yeah, right. What date of birth did she use in these documents? Oh, I don't know, love. I'm not gonna say nothing. Thank goodness you can't wink. We don't need them to say it's not right. Girl, I can't wink. I can't wink. I can close my eyes, but I can't wink. I could try. I don't think I can. All right, let me stop. So, personal conduct orders granted as following: harass, intimidate, molest, attack, strike, stalk, threaten, assault, destroy personal property, disturb the peace. Contact the person either directly or indirectly or any way, including but not limited to in person, by phone, writing, by public or private message, by inter-office mail, by email, by text message, by fax, or electronic means. Take any action to obtain the person's address or location. If if this item 3 is not checked, the court has found good cause not to make this order. And then stay away 100 feet from in person, each person in each person, the home of the person, the job, the workplace, vehicle in the person. Okay, that's it. And then possessions and protection of animal not requested. And cease further. What does this say? Cease further what? Something media posts up about protected party pending hearing. Okay. Cease further some. What the hell is that? Did y'all see the doctor writing? Cease further what? Yeah, I don't know why they're talking about. I mean, I hope BJ kind of says, "Well, show me the receipts." Like what exhibits? I don't think she can right now. Social media. Think I was like social. There was like rabbit. It's a social media. I read media. I just couldn't read social. So in the scribble writing, which is really nice handwriting, by the way, I could never. Sees further social media posts up about protected party pending hearing. Okay. Okay. Well, then this is why I don't think that she could speak on it. What else is it saying? That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Okay. Let's see what else. Why is this all in red? Oh my goodness. I just locked out of it. Damn it. Hold up. Let me go back to it. It is so I don't know, guys. Let me see. Hold up. I'm trying to go to the exhibits right away. It's just one exhibit? I thought there would be more exhibits. Is the exhibit the restraining order? That's it? I'm going through it right now. That's all I see. Yeah, it's I mean that's pretty typical of a restraining order. So basically don't talk about my client for the next whatever time. That's it. I thought there would be more exhibits, guys. I mean, it's a lot of brouhaha as far as like, you know, the document goes. Hold up. Let's see. We read all that. The counts, actual malice. I personally feel like this guy is making a lot. This guy or girl, I don't know who wrote it. Jurisdiction and venue, allegations common to all cause. Um, Putting out that BJ is an attorney licensed in 2001 after graduate to 2021 after graduated from Penn School of Law in 2020. BJ worked at the Winston's something something. I don't want to say their name as a legal. She also has a LinkedIn legal commentator. All relevant times. Benny Paul has provided financial support. Let's see what else. Um, ooh, July 2020, BJ began to affiliate herself with the Free Britney movement, which criticized the institution of conservatorship on celebrity musician Britney Spears. BJ uses a variant of the handles, variants of the handles that surprise witness on her various social media accounts. BJ reported becoming obsessed and using her newfound legal experts to interpret the associated law, pleading, and court opinions and orders. She spread this information via videos, photos, text commentary as Free Britney. Okay. However, the Britney Spears conservatorship was terminated, and BJ began to receive less attention and fewer followers and viewers on her various That Surprise Witness social media handles, with her followers and viewers in the mere hundreds following the end of the Spears conservatorship. BJ needed to look for other celebrities and social media personalities that she could latch onto to siphon off of viewership and followers. BJ found the perfect combination of entities to tether That Surprise Witness to with Margera, celebrity, and Lima, entrepreneur with social media footprint. Okay. And Aura, Lima's wellness supplement and healthcare solutions business software, and has been generating a lot of attention. Girl, what? Girl, what? Hold up. What did you say? Hold up. I missed your super chat. You said, thank you, I've got words. It makes sense. There's no exhibits because there's no evidence of doxing. Where are the exhibits? Where are the exhibits? ¿Dónde están? ¿Dónde están? Where's the foot? Listen. Where? That was it. This is like little balls in my mouth. Wow. The bobas. I'm saying, where are the exhibits? Maybe I missed them. Did you guys see all the I saw one exhibit. At a minimum, where's the social blade? That's what I'm saying. Good Nunya, where is the social blade to show that BJ isn't getting views on her other coverage, but she only gets views on I said the boba. Get your mind off of the gutter, Pika. Can't with you. Stop it. Um Dahlia and Lima filed declarations in the restraining order case. They did. I don't have it unless I missed it. Hold up. Is it in the exhibits? Because somebody did tell me that. Let me go back to my other email real quick, okay? Lord have mercy. You guys, hold up. Yeah, somebody said that in addition to Lima's declaration at the end of the exhibits, both Dahlia Tankali and Linda Omar filed sworn declarations as well. I wish there was a way. Okay. Ooh. So let me go back to the exhibits. Hold up. It's like page 100. That's where the exhibits are at. Because everything else is just a repeat of what the other complaint was. Hold up. Let's go. Here it is. Sworn declarations. There's a restraining order. Restraining order. This restraining order. That's all I have. I don't have anything with the sworn. But let me know, Tara. Did you see something else? They were filed with the LA court. Oh, they were filed with the LA court. Not here. I got you. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you, love. I appreciate you. Hold up. Let me see, because so we don't have any way to look at them, right? Is that what you're saying? Ooh, hold up. Let me see. Girl, and it's a zip file too. I can't even get into it. I have to like download some stuff and I don't have time for that right now. Justin, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to you. Thank you. You did? Girl, did you send them under like a zip? Because I can't open it if it's a zip. It won't let me. It won't let me. But I appreciate you sending me this stuff though. Shout out to you. And the other person, there was two people actually. Let me see what you guys are saying. Ooh. They were on the public access, so you'd have to. Oh, I see. I have to pay. So, well, I'm not going to get into that right now 'cause I have to pull my card and do all that. I'll have to do that later. But apparently, there was a, and shout out to Tara who gave me the heads up. He said just add a little more. Lima's declaration at the end of the exhibits, not Tara, Dalia Tinkali and Linda Omar filed the sworn declarations as well. There were, yeah. I don't think that there's. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that BJ can comment right now with all of this. It actually shouldn't. She really shouldn't. Um, because they got to go through this and stuff. Vinny gave financial support, a super chat for attention. I mean, that's what I'm saying is I don't like this guy's making. Look, I'm waiting for the police report where it says that there was drones on her house. Y'all got a police like, is there a police report of that? Because I would be like, if there's a man or men or woman or whatever showing up to my door harassing me, just like that, and then I'm having to move 3 or 4 times, I'm gonna have receipts of that. I'm gonna have a police report of these drones, of these weird, people coming to my door or harassing me. Mm. Thank you. Yes. Was there a letter from the, software engineering company that said, Lima's mom, you are fired because of all this stuff that's going on in this bad press, and we can't have that? Is there something? Mm. I'll just hashtag the people have questions. This is a good question though. Desiree says, can you actually get a restraining order because someone is talking about you? Like there's so many YouTubers and journalists that they're about to get Girl, I mean, I'm a lot of us would probably have temporary restraining orders if we, took that like real serious. Let's just be real. Like a lot of us would, you know? That's what it said, that her mama worked for a software company and she got fired because of all this bad press and all this stuff. And then, there was HIPAA violations with this body cam footage, which again, you show me how HIPAA, applies to a police cam footage, then that would be awesome because then this is a bigger issue than BJ. This is like a HIPAA violation issue. This is bigger than this if there was truly a HIPAA violation. I mean, I seen it. I seen people get sanctioned. That shit is no fun. No fun. I'm just trying to figure out what is going on, and I'm just hoping to see what happened. I don't know what was filed and why can't someone quickly. Oh, Heidi, this is a long one. This is a long one. We have a whole playlist for those that are new to this. That's what Cynthia. That's what they say. She's a software engineer. That's what the people said. That's what it said. Yeah, right. You said page 23, paragraph 51. Bonnie, what are you talking about? What's on there? I missed your comment. Let me go back to it. Page 23, paragraph 51. Let's go. Page 23, paragraph 51. Additionally, defendant's publication of Lima sisters' addresses resulted in the what? What? Lord have mercy. What? Hold up. Additionally, see, I didn't even read this whole thing down there. It's a lot to go through, but it says, additionally, he wrote number 51. Additionally, defendant's publications, BJ's publications of Lima's sister's address resulted in the kidnapping and rape of Lima's sister Dalia soon after the publication of Dalia's otherwise private addresses. Is he joking? Number 51? What? Shout out to Bonnie. Bonnie, shout out to my member Bonnie for pointing that out. They're out of their damn mind. Tinkleton said BJ blurred the eye. Even if that's the case, how are you going to prove that that led to her rape? Like, talk about defamation. Okay. Wow. Listen, I see some shit, but like this, girl, I'm done. Like, I cannot. But okay, but the argument 51. Right, Tinkle, where's the police report that says that like there's no police reports of drones. There's no receipts of them having to move. Where is this? Did it say that Dahlia filled out a sworn statement also? No, she filled out for the what is it called? Hold up, let me go back because I wrote it down somewhere over here. Lima's declaration at the end of the exhibits, both Dahlia Tinkali and Linda filed sworn declarations as well. That's what it says. That's something else. This is something else. This seems like they're trying to cover for all Dahlia's rape statements. When she said her mother was when she said he brings rapists too. Thank you. No, Bonnie, thank you for pointing that out. I'm having to head out here because I got baby bunny. But this right here, you can't be doing this shit. But see, where I'm saying is like you building a defamation for like this is defamation. Prove it. Oh my god. Yeah, let Dahlia speak for herself. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. All right, guys. I'm having to head out because I gotta go tend to baby bunny, but um the this is like what? Clearly I have to review the rest. So what I'm gonna do, and just so everybody's aware, if you're following us with this Lima situation, I'm going to be doing shorter videos and uploads of this because it allows me to kind of get to the point and break things down a little bit more. If you guys are noticing, I'm going live less because I have a schedule change. Kiddos are back in school and everything. But I totally miss connecting with you guys. So I might do at least one or two lives or at least one live during the week where we talk about Lima and all this other stuff. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. This statement, listen, this statement took me out. Bonnie, thank you for pointing. I had missed that one. See, I thought I was caught up with the ears and all this other stuff, but Bonnie, mm-mm-mm. I was just saying, that's a huge accusation to make on someone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, hit the like button. All right, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great night. Rabbits out.